Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mario Superstar Baseball Club Season 7, Week 1, Week in Review.
Woo! New video!
Yeah, new video. We got through the first week. I hope you guys got through the first week. We had a ton of fun making it. I'm sure you had a ton of fun watching it. So we're going to give you a quick breakdown of the standings after the week, as well as some notable things that may have happened during the course of the games, including the ones you didn't see. So we played a total of 26 games this week. So you saw about 9 games. Yeah, more or less. There was a 10th one snuck in there. And I'm going to go through the standings for the off-camera games, including the on-camera ones, and we'll give you a rundown of what everyone's looking like after week 1. So, coming in at first place, we've got Gill.
You know him. You love him.
Your champ.
The champion.
Yeah, he went 5-0. He didn't drop a game. He played 5. It was impressive.
It's Gill.
Yeah, it's Gill. For second place, we have Dennis. No surprises there.
Also didn't drop a game, went 2-0.
Came in with a measly 2 games. It's Dennis. He, if he's not feeling 100% up to it, he just won't play. So coming in at third, we have Joey, myself. I went 4-2 on the week. In fourth, we have Mike going 2-1. Very impressive.
It's the best I'll ever do.
Hey, I'm proud of you nonetheless. Coming in at fifth place, we have Tommy. He went 2-2, split his games evenly. And in sixth place, rounding out the top half of our standings, it's Andrew, who went 3-3. So I suppose we will go on to the bottom half. Mike, you want to take that away here?
Going into the bottom half, we have Nick at seventh place, who went 2-2. At number 8, you have Matty, who also went 2-2. Lots of 4-game wins. Yeah. Lots of 4 games, 2-2s.
People are kind of shaking off the rust. We're just getting back into it, so you'll see a lot of people.
Surprising 2 losses from Matty.
I know, it's probably the most you'll see him get in 1 week at any point.
At 9, you have Jason, who went 2-3.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for someone who played barely half of season 6,
yeah, it's
great standings.
It's impressive. He's probably gonna teeter around the 6 to 10 range. Yep. He'll definitely be in that middle section.
At number 10, you have Tyler, who went 1-2.
Okay.
Looking like a little bit of season 3 Tyler?
Nah, it's a small sample size. 3 games. We'll give him a chance.
At 11th, you have Billy, who went 1-2 this week. That's very average for him.
Yeah, honestly, I would expect Billy to probably move up in the loss column a little bit. We don't know. I think Billy could kind of pull it out.
I'm proud of him for the 1 win.
The 1 is pretty impressive.
And rounding out the bottom, you have newcomer Spencer.
Oh, we love him.
Who went 0-6 in his first week with the Mario Superstar Baseball Club.
You know what? There's always one player who has like a rough go of it.
Yeah, it was me last season.
It was you last season, Tyler, the 1 season.
Yep.
I think it was season 3, season 4, something like that. So, I mean, it's expected. I think Spencer, as the season goes on, we'll see him kind of
100%
jump up in the standings 100%. A little bit. But it's going to start off rough. So that pretty much rounds out our standings there. We're going to put up on the screen somewhere here the log of all of our games, including our dark games, so you can see the scores and the captain picks for everybody who played this week. It also includes the on-camera games. Those will be listed first. Okay, so while you guys look at our standings here for the week and our game log, we're just going to go through the captain picks for the week. We only are going to discuss the captains that were picked 3 or more times total, because sometimes you'll see people picked once and it'll be kind of like an incomplete stat. Pretty much. So coming in the first spot, we have Daisy. She has a 75% win percentage.
She played 4 games, went 3-1.
It's pretty fine.
It's pretty fun.
That's not bad.
Side effect of the Nolan draft?
Definitely
probably?
The Nolan draft. Because you see her, you're not going to pick Daisy first.
Right.
But if you see her picked later on, then you just slap her in the captain spot.
If you don't have any other good captain, that star hit works every time.
Absolutely. Coming in second, we have Birdo. Birdo had a 58.3 win percentage. She went 7-5 on the week.
Yeah. It's a low amount of Birdo games.
It is a pretty low amount of Birdo games. We saw 26 games this week, and Birdo selected in less than half. That's not something you would normally see, really. So that's definitely interesting. And then coming in third, we have Bowser. You know Bowser. You love him. He was actually negative this week. He went 11-14 for a win percentage of 44%.
A holdover from the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. He sat around 40% in the playoffs, so maybe
that's about the same.
Maybe with the Nolan draft, especially having no viable captain really.
Had to add on to a Bowser team. Yeah.
So maybe that has a pretty significant effect on it. Who knows? And then lastly, we've got DK. DK came in with 7 total games, went 3-4 for a win percentage of 42.9%.
It's a low amount of games. Like you usually expect DK and Birdo to average out to Bowser's total.
Yeah, we saw a couple games that didn't see Bowser. We saw 1 game without Bowser, and then a couple that didn't have DK or Birdo, which is pretty cool, honestly.
I love it, honestly.
I'm kind of a fan of that. That's pretty neat. And with that, we are going to move on to our next segment, which will be some highlights and notable things that have happened during the week. Okay, so starting off with the most notable thing about this week, it was the premiere of Season 7. That's pretty exciting.
I'm very excited.
We're all very excited to be here. We're excited for you guys to be here. And we've got the wheel.
Oh, the wheel. We saw some awkward captain picks due to the wheel.
We had a handful of wheel games. 2 stars on games.
2 stars on games.
Which is certainly interesting.
One number 1 contenders match, which I ended up going on to lose.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, it's all right. So then we saw the wheel for the hate draft as well.
Oh, boy.
It was fun. The wheel's fun. We like it a lot. We're going to have some more stuff coming up soon. So
yes, very excited.
Cool. Notable upsets that we saw this week. I took a game over Matty. It was up here somewhere at some point. I beat him 5-0. And then we had an upset of Jason over Nick, who beat Nick 7-6, I believe. So that is definitely impressive.
Those are great records for you and Jason going into beating 2 of like the OG members that people look at and go, those are great players.
Yeah, top tier players. So I think Jason's actually kind of had Nick's number lately. Before the season started, they had played a few times and Nick was dropping games to him. So maybe there's just something about Jason that he can get.
Like Nick just can't. Yeah. Nick just can't get over it.
He's slippery. Jason's a slippery guy. So you never know. And to finish off this weekly review, we're going to go over the game of the week. So every week we're going to bring you a game that we kind of thought was the most notable of the week. And for today, we're going to talk about the Season 7 premiere.
Opening day.
We loved it. It was Nick versus Andrew, a classic
rivalry.
Yes. So the game ended 6-4, with Nick being the victor using Birdo Captain over Andrew's Bowser, which is, Andrew's the Birdo
that's ironic. Don't we love that?
Yeah, it was actually a really good game. Nick was winning, I think, 6-2 or 6-3 going into the 9th. Andrew started to kind of put up a rally a bit, and then Nick shut him down in the last moments. I think he might have actually had bases loaded too. It was a pretty exciting game, so definitely go back and check that out if you haven't watched it. It was the first game I'd imagine you have, but you never know. And that's all that we have for you this week. Next week, we'll be coming back at you with another weekly review. We'll give you some updates on the standings, the captains, basically everything you saw today, and then a little bit more.
A little bit of extra. A little bit of extra with Joey?
With me?
Joey?
Me?
A little bit of extra goodness with Joe over
Maybe
here?
some stats.
Ooh. You'll have to tune in next week to find out.
And that is all we have for you today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning for some more Mario Superstar Baseball action.
And this video wouldn't be possible without the support from our community. The link's down below to our Discord and our Patreon, which what you get. Beautiful baseball cards put up on screen right now. You get those for just $1 being contributed towards our Patreon.
Yeah, those red borders, those are the $1 tiers, and then it goes up for each tier that you have. You got a ton of cool stuff with the Patreon. Links down below. You can check out everything. And like Mike said, our Discord is in the bottom if you want to be a part of our community.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And we'll see you guys next week.